Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 Rise and Fall in our Great Scot series. Great Scot indeed. This is just going stupidly well. Let me go ahead and renew this Lerwick trade route with Rio de Janeiro. We, of course, have a bunch of trade routes that are now bringing us additional production and gold as a result of our policy changes after implementing globalization. So it's just, yeah, things are going well. Munster is about to collapse to loyalty pressure, oddly enough. Wasn't expecting that. We can have this tank ride out and take this builder right now, so let's do that. And then I could probably have this Highlander go ahead and fire on Munster if I wanted to make its life a little bit more difficult, given that this Highlander is so much stronger now. And again, any battles we initiate, because Kabul is currently our city-state. Oh, hello. Let's plunder some trade routes, shall we? 390 free gold. Thanks, Mapuche. Appreciate that. There's a few more that can probably be plundered momentarily, but those are just ridiculously lucrative trade routes, and we are starting to put loyalty pressure on Germany's cities, which is great. It's part of the reason we're putting loyalty pressure on them is that we are in a golden age. We are not in our countdown yet, and we are close to getting the... Where are you? There you are. The Earth satellite finished. So that's going to be awesome, too. Once the Earth satellite is in place, that might actually help us out in terms of avoiding a dark age and maybe even getting a golden age. Meanwhile, this city of Sunderland is very much about to be mine. Also, that settler, does it really need to be there? Because I feel like England can just capture that settler. Yeah, they can ride out with that musketman right now and take that settler, so I'm not going to give them that pleasure. I'm glad I noticed that. This destroyer is going to need to go up and pay a visit. Let's not have you go through Preslav's territory, though. Oh, hello. We can attack that unit here, get some additional experience for you. But we need to take Sunderland. We're going to burn Sunderland to the ground, just to punish Vicky for trying to colonize us. How dare she? Okay, and this scout thankfully survived. So we're going to put them in Nuremberg and have them heal up. Nuremberg is still occupied, but it is growing. They haven't updated the tooltips on occupation to reflect the new occupation mechanics. Occupation no longer completely stifles growth. It just really, really slows it down, and kind of based on loyalty to a certain extent. I need to look into more of it. Anton talked about it in one of the streams, but because the tooltips haven't been upgraded yet, it's hard to really get a consensus in the player base on how it's working because there's some confusion at the moment. All right, the modern era is ending in 10 turns, and the game is, of course, giving us a red countdown down here because it knows that we're not close enough and it's trying to scream at us. I can go ahead and buy a stock exchange, which I will do. Can I purchase anything else? I can probably purchase some units. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I can purchase some artillery out here. I can purchase a number of units. I'm surprised at the purchasing cost here. Yeah, why are they so much cheaper in Wrocław? What do I have in Wrocław that's making them cheaper? Is it the military academy? Hang on, maybe that's what it is. Is it the armory? No? I don't know. Maybe it's because Wrocław is a high production city. It doesn't cost as much to build it quickly. I don't know. But let's go ahead and get a spy built there. We have a settler ready to head that way momentarily. Also, in one turn, the Amundsen-Scott research station is going to be done, and that'll give us some era score as well, which is why I'm quite confident that we are... I'm actually getting really confident we're going to avoid a dark age at this point. Let's go ahead and get a sewer in Wigtown. Absolutely. And then I would like to go ahead... I've talked about the Sydney Opera House. I don't think I'm going to do that. I would rather, I believe, just get a hangar going for some additional production, and then I can't quite buy that with faith. So let's just start working on a... Let's do a stock exchange. We don't have... We've got this great rider that still doesn't have a spot to put his... Oh, wait, there's a spot now. There's a spot. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and move you from Ayr up to Roxburgh, and next turn we'll finally get rid of that. Oh, hello. Our new policies have... What policies got replaced? Looks like there's a gold per turn policy, maybe. There was a golden faith policy that we were using that no longer applies, evidently. 4 gold from domestic trade routes. We don't have that many domestic trade routes, though. 25% gold and 10% production in cities not on your capital's original continent. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can do some of these policies, I suppose. We can do additional faith. Let's do that. Simultaneum, extra faith from buildings and holy sites. We have lots of faith. So right now we're making 191. Watch what happens when we do this. Actually, that's not as much of a bump as I was thinking it would be. Oh well, still good. All right, so we're going to send our settler. Ooh, we have a spot down here we need to settle, honestly. Didn't notice that, and someone could take that if I'm not careful. We have a settler already on the way, I think. There's one there. Send another one. Straight to Nuremberg. Let's do that. And then this is one of our new spies. Good. Let's see, I want to start messing around with this area up here. Just discovering more of the area around that territory. And also let me kind of move around with this battleship. I guess I can head back up to start harassing Mapuche, or Lautaro, which was the original plan for a bit there. I'll have this submarine just wait there. And you can attack Sunderland. I think I do want to go ahead and... Yeah, I can't take Sunderland this turn. I'm going to go ahead and just sink this unit here. This could be some valuable experience. This is a core unit. We might even get some air score for this. Yep, we did. Despite being heavily outnumbered, our destroyer has won the day. Not sure that's a fair air score boost to get, all things considered, but I'll take it. Alright, Muriel has finished her mission here. What did you succeed in? I think you neutralized the governor, right? So is there another city with a governor? Yeah, London's governor is back. Let's go ahead and transfer her back to London. And you can mess with that governor some more now. Meanwhile, this settler, we'll have more for you to do soon. I'll leave you there. Okay, this builder belongs to me. So we do have some tiles to repair for sure. Let's go ahead and get him over this direction first of all, just to be safe. And then, yeah, we're going to... You need to be healed up for a bit, so we're going to have this tank just heal for a moment. We'll have the Highlander continue to fire on Munster from a distance. The Highlander will not be able to take Munster, because he's a ranged unit. Oh, hello. More free gold for me. Very nice. And there's a German trade route as well that can be plundered next turn if they're dumb enough to leave it in the area. Awesome. Okay. No, I'm not going to give you Roxburgh. Refuse. What if I had accepted that by accident without realizing I'd done that? Alright, so I lost the builder to a German warrior monk. Oh, that's easily fixed. That's very easily fixed. Right, Destroyer took a little bit of punishment there.
For scientific leadership, give me Scot.
I think we're the target of an emergency.
Swift and efficient travel. Amundsen.
Brand new wonder. Great Scot indeed. Oh no, we actually succeeded. So we got the gold pot and we have additional combat strength when attacking a member unit with a city strike. Very nice. So that's actually... Holy crap. We could actually get a golden age for the final part of the game if we're lucky here, because we are closing in on the Earth satellite and we only need 11 more era score to get a golden age. So maybe this could be our day after all. Let's see, Haddington does need a sewer for extra housing. Let's give them that. So since you have... Let's see, what else needs to be built here? There's a number of military units Haddington can build that could really be useful. But I still... I mean, it's such a production powerhouse. I want to keep adding to that. I want to make it more of a production powerhouse. I want an aerodrome, district here to where it can have production that way as well. It'll be done in not many turns at all. Where's our other closest aerodrome here? Have we not built one in the central area yet? In that case, we need one. Well, yeah, let's put it right there. Holy crap, I thought we had... Do we really not have one? That's a dirty lie. Where? There has got to be an aerodrome in the central... Yeah, there's one here, but that's the close... Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm actually okay with that from a logistics standpoint. Let's repair the... Let me go ahead and purchase the monument outright for the loyalty boost. Okay, so we've had some interference pop up here. Let's kill these warrior monks. Take the builder back. Send the Great Admiral home. Continue to heal the tank. There we go. We're going to keep that Great General rested for now. Still don't have a city where I really feel driven to use it. And then we're going to use Pushkin's last work.
Grown grey in office. Calmly he contemplates alike the just and unjust. With the indifference he notes evil and good, and knows not wrath nor pity.
Interesting. So, not a huge production bonus as of yet in the cities that benefited from Amudsen-Scott. But I mean, all of our cities are benefiting from Amudsen-Scott now. So, that's a great win for us. Let's go ahead and attack Sunderland again. And it looks like we can now move in and take it, which means we are going to. You should never have tried to colonize the island I wanted to colonize, Vicky. So you're going to lose that Great Admiral. You're going to lose... Well, you're not going to lose them. They're going to get sent elsewhere. And you're going to lose that musketman. Raise. Alright, so the other civilizations of the world are not going to like that I did that. But I did it anyway. And let's see here. We can start firing on Nagmapu with our battleship. We do need to train an additional battleship. Tell you what, can I train a battleship? I can, actually. We need to start purchasing naval units just outright. Do I have the Venetian arsenal? Wonder, I can't remember if I built it in this series. I don't think I do. I think someone else has it. I think Vicky might have it. I don't see it on our coastline. Well, we still need to train a battleship and have them core up with this one. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll send them up that way soon. We can do the same with a submarine sooner than later as well. We've just got so much gold income that it's easy to do. Let's go ahead and plunder that trade route for that very purpose, actually. And then you... for whatever reason, they rode that cavalry corps that was harassing me on the other area up here. And now it is next to dying. Highlander should be able to hold its own with that little combat strength left for the cavalry army, so hopefully it will. Otherwise, that Highlander is dead. Crap. Oh, did they just sink the battleship? They just sunk the battleship. Well played. Okay, so that Mapuche submarine was still nearby. I wasn't thinking about that. We're going to need to send a more advanced naval force. We did get some gold from Auckland, so this battleship that we just trained is going to have to... That's a real shame, but it's okay. Let's core them up. We're going to make some armies, as a matter of fact. And then let's found a city there. And then we have another settler on the way that direction. This destroyer can hang out in the Utrecht area, and we need to have... I'll keep this submarine here for a little while longer. We need to start looking for other submarines. But we're going to need to up our naval presence along the Mapuche shore now that we've got the colonies kind of... Now that we've got them going. Okay, that army is done. Peebles needs a mechanized infantry. Can I no, I don't have an encampment here, so let's get an airport going there. And then we have a mechanized infantry training here that's in any of my cities that have a barracks. Yeah, see, this is perished. So let's take a quick look at our faith here, because I can train that armory. That'll be done a little faster. Shipyard in Lerwick, probably. Yeah, Lerwick's not quite ready. Or is it? I mean, we've got a ton of gold. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the hangar in Lerwick, and that way we'll have the ability to train naval units a bit more rapidly here. What naval units need some help up here? Not really any, so I could train up additional artillery to core with that one, or to army up with that one. Let's do that, and Lerwick needs to be our production focus. It's about to grow, so maybe that'll help it grow faster. Okay, our spy Harry has leveled up. He can neutralize governors, and he takes no time to establish his presence. Let's have him siphon funds at 2 levels more experienced. And we are officially 8 error score away from a golden age. They say that Harry has contacts in every city in the world, impeccable taste in clothing, and a car that transforms into a motorboat. Okay, so basically we have a high-level spy. The game is giving me credit for that. Okay, so there's one more trader, which I can go ahead and buy. Do I want to put him in a particular spot? Actually, yes, I do. Let's have you in Elgin. And then I can probably, next turn, I can purchase some more of these basic buildings with faith, given that we are suzerain of Valletta. Which is amazing. Let's go for a bank in Cullen. Granary in Elgin. Interesting. So if I attacked with you, you would actually win against an army and probably get a ton of experience for that. Yup. And we got some air score for it as well. However, I'd say the experience is not necessarily what I expected, but that oil will come in handy, no doubt. We also already have some uranium, which is nice. Didn't even notice that we'd finished that. So we might have some additional uranium in our territory elsewhere that I haven't even procured yet. Yep, there's some right there. But we've already got 2. So we're off to a good start. You can fortify until healed, and then what are you doing? Oh yeah, that's right. All of our cities start with a free builder, so we can start expanding on Elgin right away, including getting oil right there to help with production and oil in general. Now, Magdeburg is in range. I'm just going to start firing with a submarine armada. Now, this submarine armada could take a little bit of a pounding this close to Magdeburg and to the encampment, but, you know, the experience could be a good thing. I don't think it'll die. And we'll move it out if we need to. We're going to use our builder to repair the area around Cologne as soon as we can. I'll probably stop my campaign against Germany once I control Magdeburg and Munster. Seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, they're barely doing anything. And I can totally steal that builder if I wanted to. No, Germany, you don't get peace. I know, you don't like me. You think I'm a warmonger because Victoria tried to settle my continent. It's not my fault. Her fault. Your culture victory is imminent. Really? Already? Not really. We're halfway there, but the game is saying culture victory is imminent. I guess just because we're dominant over all of the other civs in the game. It's kind of, it's weird in a way because we get that notification and it's like the game saying, it's the game treating it a bit more like a Civ 5 culture victory. It's just odd. I don't quite know what to make of it. Alright, so sending another settler over that way as well. Because culture victory in Civ 6 is not about establishing cultural dominance over every other Civ. It works differently. It's just different. Alright, so let's go ahead and coastal raid. I can pillage the... Yeah, let's start pillaging with submarine here. But we can coastal raid for some gold there as well. We can raid the crap out of this, actually, and do really well. So I'm amazed that submarine has not encountered more resistance in the area. Tank is going to get a decent amount of experience from that. And there's another warrior monk right there, so we are just continuing to level up. Actually, hang on. Alright, damn, can't actually do anything. That's a shame. That is a shame. How close are we to finishing? We're 2 turns away from the Earth satellite being done, and I really think we're going to get this golden age. I think we're going to be okay. We are 7 turns away from the age transition. I didn't think we were going to get a golden age, but my mind has changed. We're finally sending a more advanced military unit, if you didn't see that, by the way, up to the front line, so that's going to be handy. Let me move you out of range of Magdeburg. That way you can still fire on the encampment, but not take quite as much punishment. Alright, battleship fleet. We'll keep you here. We'll put the destroyer in Utrecht so they heal up. And then any submarines... Hang on, let me just kind of peek around this area really quickly. I don't see anything. Any of my naval ships I'm going to have just kind of close to one another. Keep them nearby. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have them trade with Brazil. And we're definitely going to have to actively use our naval units to defend those trade routes that are coming through the area. Like this one moving through. And others. Alright, Harry's awaiting assignment. So you can siphon funds, you can foment on rest. You could sabotage production. There's so much you could do. Just siphon funds for now. That's fine. making tons of gold per turn, and we have room for another trader, it seems. No, Mapuche. I want Auckland back. Brazil has declared war on Hattusa. Now, I think we have a spy in Hattusa right now. That should be almost done with their mission.
I love watching my mum argue with the GPS on the way home.
Yeah, one more turn. Excellent. We now have access to rocket artillery. So things are going to start getting really fun really soon. All right, so you're already headed up there. That's fine. All right, governor's been established in Sterling. So it took him a while to actually be fully established, so we weren't getting the production bonus from him yet, but we'll get him on future space race projects, and getting a space victory as Scotland should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so I can go ahead and research plastics, which will give us Spec Ops. This will allow us to upgrade our Highlander. We've had enough fun with the Highlanders, I think. I think it's time. I want to have Spec Ops units so that those guys can be in full force. But let's do telecommunications first, because we have so many powerful submarines. If we level them up, that'll make it a lot easier to go for the Mapuche next, which is a core objective. Let's go for a hangar in Haddington for production reasons, as discussed. And then I can definitely, with faith, purchase a... Let's do a stable here. And I can purchase an armory, which will help with production. And go ahead and repair the outer defenses, which just takes a day, and that'll help both the encampment and Augsburg. Or it takes one turn, rather, not a day, but a turn. Yeah, you just stay right there. Let's get that builder improved, and then we've got a few more things in the area. Aha, what have we here? So this Highlander has already healed back up, which is good. We can use him potentially to get some experience against Preslav. Valletta is looking, interestingly, Valletta is looking for a trade route. But that's not a very good trade route. If Inverness continued to trade with Porto Alegre, that would be the best. Or actually, Akhetaten would be the best. A little bit more food because it's Cleopatra. But Valletta would be an additional envoy. That reminds me, I have more envoys to send anyway. I mentioned that in the last episode and then didn't do anything with it. So let's go ahead and see what we can do there. We are going to try and take Hattusa soon, so I could go ahead and just, pile them all into Hattusa. There we go. That may help us take control of Hattusa in a bit. Excellent. Knowledge of plastics has received a boost. And what else? Let's send that great general home. He just went straight to Munster. Knew that was going to happen. I can pillage that road if I wanted to. Cologne can fire on this unit, so let's do that. And then actually the Highlander can fire on the unit once he's weakened. They might still be able to do a decent amount of damage unless the tank can ride around and hurt them. So the tank can't. Let's go ahead and put the tank next to him anyway for the adjacency bonus. Alright, it's saying that I can still attack, but that's not true. I've already attacked. It is lying. This submarine will be a nuke submarine in 5 turns. If I built a second broadcast center somewhere, which I could honestly buy, I can have this done in sooner than 5 turns. And then this will boost social media. Actually, yeah. That needs to happen. Hold that thought. I'm going to try and make that work. All right, so the submarine armada is... it's going to be a while till he's level 6, but he's getting there. And there goes the Earth satellite, which should be quite an accomplishment, I think. I mean, it might not give us era score for that. I don't know. I feel like it should. First step towards the science victory. We can now see the entire world. Yeah, I guess it's just +1 era score. Our spy was successful in Hattusa. Alright, so we only have 5 more turns to get 6 era score for a golden age. I think we can do it. But let's see if we got Hattusa. Yeah, we are now suzerain of Hattusa, which means we have 1 of each strategic resource we've revealed but do not own. So we have every strategic resource we could possibly want. All right, Janaki Amal, 400 signs for each rainforest tile here or adjacent. That will be huge. So the broadcast centers, hang on, we need to end this episode, but I can find somewhere to purchase a broadcast center next turn. So yeah, we'll do that next turn and next episode for that matter. I'll go ahead and stop this one here. Again, in the next one, we'll go ahead and take care of getting that boost so telecommunications will finish much faster, which will in turn help social media finish instantly as soon as telecommunications finishes, because that's the boost for social media. And also, we can continue, let's see, in Sterling, can we move towards the next? Yeah, we can do the moon landing if we want to. And that'll give a huge culture boost. So as a matter of fact, I may not do that. The only thing that kind of tempts me is that if I start it and then happen to get a great person that helps me boost those projects, then it might actually do quite well. We might actually be able to get it before the era transition. It would be close. It would be like one turn before or on the same turn. But I'll try it. I really doubt it, but you know, if we happen to get one of the great people that can help with boosting space projects, then that would be good. Let's get a hanger started there, and I'll go ahead and stop this one here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.